Welcome to the light. The first lady. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue. They ring the bell, and here we go. Couldn't land that jab. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Nice counter. Misses with the straight left. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nope, that jab not gonna score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Brækhus in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Couldn't land that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Brækhus in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can... And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. They figure out the combination to this safe. Miss with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Beautiful counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about break us in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. That jab misses. They figure down goes Natasha Jonas. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
A shot from the gods took her out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we continue.
She's on her feet, but she wants to get back to her corner in the worst way. Let's see if she can hold on.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once.
Cecilia Brækhus seeing stars. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. They ring the bell, and here we go. You can see the frustration on her face in the corner. She knows it is go time now. Fight or flight. She's got to get back in it in this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nope, that jab not going to score. They have no respect for each other's punching power. We hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
No rest for the weary. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Breakus in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up.
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen. So you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. She got clipped by that counter. This has been a very competitive round between these two. And this is with the straight left.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
She blocks the jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Breakus in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Energy and endurance are not an issue for heavy shots, and Jonas can't take anymore. That punch dropped her hard. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Good counter punching. Do you believe this? Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Unlucky to miss with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Defense is not an option for these two. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Those counter punches have to hurt. Let's talk about Breakus in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance with...
They ring the bell, and here we go. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Missed with that jab. Not a lot of defense here at all. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. A perfect counter lands. These two were made for each other. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Breakus in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Can't land the jab there. The jab slightly off target. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Tried to score with that hook, but missed.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A swing and a miss with the right hook. Swing and a miss with that jab. That hook doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And that's it, a unanimous decision.